You guys asked for a quick and easy 5-minute upper body stretch routine. This is ideal to do after an upper body workout. So we're going to get straight into it. You can follow along as I go through these stretches. This is in real time, not sped up, and this will only take you 5 minutes. So as you can see, I'm really gently just rolling my neck back and forward, side to side. It's really important to be extra gentle with your neck. I know it can be really easy to want to kind of overstretch. We get a lot of stiffness through our neck, especially if you work from a desk, but honestly cannot stress enough just the importance of being gentle with your neck, especially as we're just getting into it. We're rolling the shoulders back and forward, do about 4 one way and then 4 the other way. Then we're here, we are crossing one arm over the other. It's really important that you drop your shoulder. It can be really easy to hike up that shoulder, but keep that shoulder nice and low. And we're using that same arm, and we're going to be getting a nice tricep and lat stretch, pushing down with the opposite arm here. Stretch all the way up, really stretch through those lats. It can be easy to cheat here, but I really want you to actually stretch and pull as if you're being stretched out. Now we're going to go in the opposite arm. Once again, you can see my shoulders really low. And taking that same arm and getting that lat and tricep stretch. It's really important that you're making sure you're doing these stretches after every single training session. Going back into the neck, side to side. You can push harder, just slightly more, but once again, just be gentle with the neck. Now I'm turning around just so you can see exactly what my hands are doing. So basically what you want to try and do here is you want to be able to hold your hands. You will get a really good stretch here. This is actually quite difficult. And then swapping sides, you can see this side for me is definitely not as flexible, but that's okay. Going into a bit of a cat-cow, so really good to get the lower back stretch as well. And then, of course, we're going into our cobra. We do want to try and think of pushing our hips to the floor. And coming into child's pose. Now what we want to do is very similar to the stretch that we did at the start, but we're bringing that arm down on the floor. And we're using our body weight to be able to deepen that stretch. Now because this is a really quick 5-minute stretching video to do after your training session, I'm only holding these stretches for about 30 seconds. If even that. If you have the time, hold these stretches for even longer. Now here I'm still kind of in that child's pose, but I'm getting a chest stretch and I'm using the floor and I'm looking the opposite way to really get that good deep chest stretch, which will also kind of be a little bit through like that lat area. Highly recommend doing it. Now we want to stretch our wrists, hands and forearms, which honestly does get neglected quite a lot. And we want to make sure that we're using the resistance each way. So we started off doing it on the floor, and then now, of course, as you can see, just using my own hands to get that extra stretch. So this here will be a nice chest and lat stretch as well. If you have a wall you can do this on, but because I'm demonstrating here, literally, even if you don't have a wall, just this, I felt such a good stretch, especially because my chest was really sore. I sit down a lot all day for work doing my client check-ins, being an online PT, so it's so important that I'm getting that big stretch. But that is all for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching.